The Anderton Boat Lift opened in 1875. It was the world's first hydraulic boat lift, moving cargo-carrying vessels between two commercial waterways, the River Weaver and the Trent and Mersey Canal. The boat lift closed in 1983 because of serious structural corrosion. It was possible it would never work again and be left to rust away into oblivion. Or it might even be demolished by those who take delight in pulling down unique examples of engineering heritage, which is what happened to Liverpool's overhead electric railway. When it first opened, the Anderton Boat Lift used hydraulic rams to lift or lower the boats in large tanks called caissons. There were two caissons side by side, one balancing out the other like a giant set of weighing scales. The power was supplied by a steam-driven hydraulic pump. Very little power was needed to operate the lift, because gravity did most of the work. In 1908, electric power replaced the hydraulics. A large steel frame was built over the original lift to support a machinery deck for the gears, motors and pulleys. Cast iron counterweights balanced out the weight of the caissons, a similar arrangement to passenger elevators. The power needed to raise the caissons was relatively low, and the electric motors were identical to tram traction motors. When the lift closed in 1983, the balance weights and gear wheels were removed to ease the load on the structure. Once part of a busy industrial landscape at the heart of the Cheshire salt industry, the abandoned lift was left to slowly rust away. A campaign to have the boat lift reopened got underway. Eventually, £7 million was raised, and restoration work began in the year 2000. The lift reopened for boat traffic in 2002. Now there was just the one remaining chemical factory, to remind us of how grim the landscape had once looked. The boat lift now sat in much greener pastures, alongside a space-age visitor centre. The restored boat lift is hydraulically powered, a system similar to how it was when it first opened in 1875. It has, though, retained the appearance of the electrically operated lift, the gear wheels being returned to the machinery deck. These perform no mechanical function, but tell an important part of the story. The counterbalance weights have been repurposed as a maze in the children's playground. With no commercial traffic on either of the waterways, the Anderton Boat Lift, a monument to British innovation, now serves the needs of dozens of leisure craft and a purpose-built tourist boat, allowing them to transit between river and canal. It is a testament to the Victorian engineers who first built the Anderton Boat Lift, and the Edwardian engineers who converted the lift to electric power, that it operated almost continuously for over 100 years. In the 21st century, however, despite the more resilient materials available and sophisticated computer design, the Anderton Boat Lift developed serious mechanical problems. It had to be taken out of service in 2022, after a mere 20 years of operation. Hopefully this is just a temporary suspension, and the Anderton boat lift will soon be working again.